Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Ducks Quack Show, episode number 19. Tonight, we, as usual, have head coach Shaun Falzone, returning forward slash D man Dawson Blue, and a new returning or a new defenseman slash forward, Logan Dineen. We'll get to the players in a minute, but first, as usual, welcome Coach Falzone. I know you've been busy this summer, and you're about to head into the home stretch of the off season, believe it or not.
Yeah, it's been a crazy summer with everything going on, all these showcases, the COVID stuff affecting everybody, messing around with everybody's schedules and how they're supposed to be playing and where they're supposed to be playing. And it's been a bit of a nightmare. I think it's been worse this year than it was last year. We're getting in there. We're getting ready. We have a tryout / conditioning camp coming up here in August. 6th through the 8th in Crystal Lake, Illinois. So we're excited to get the boys out there.
Yeah.
At least most of them out there and getting ready to go. And then our check-in date would be August 21st. So we are ready to go at it.
So that's just over a month away, really 5 weeks, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's hard to believe, but hockey is upon us. It just ended a few days ago. If you're an NHL fan, and here we go again. Dawson, an 03, native of North Richland Hills, Texas, which I believe is in the Dallas area. 5'8", 134. You were what I thought a prototype first year player last year. I was really impressed with the way you played last year because you never complained. You were learning on the fly, and you played a different position. I think you were not normally used to playing defense. You played defense. You played forward. You went wherever the coaches told you to go. You played any role they asked for, and you played like a bigger player when you were on the ice. So I am really excited to have Dawson Blue back, and I know you're pretty excited to take your next step, right?
Yes, of course. It's grateful to be back. I loved it the first season. It was amazing.
Yeah, and I would think you did get an assist last year. Probably looking to maybe be a little bit more of an offensive presence on the ice. You were used mostly in a defensive role, even when you were playing forward. I think you were sort of as a forechecker or a defensive minded forward. I'm really excited, and I know that you're a guy that gives all he has, and coach wouldn't have you back if he didn't feel the same way. So probably looking to step up the numbers a little bit this year too, right?
Oh, of course. It eats at me. I only got one assist that last season,
Yeah.
but looking to get that one up going and produce a little more than what I did last season.
Right. And going through all the sort of trials of being a first year player, billeting for the first time again.
Yes.
And a new community and a new culture really coming to the Midwest. So all that behind you, now you'll be a little bit of a leader, I guess, probably for the younger guys.
Hopefully I can bring something a little bit like that. I like to lead by example, just how I play on the ice, physical, 110% every time. And of course, like you said, all the culture shock is gone. First season's done. Now you got to let the rookies experience their little bit of, oh my Lord, this is juniors type of feeling.
It is a big jump, isn't it? Yeah.
Once that's out of the way, it's so much fun. Once you get all that out of your head that, I can play here, I can do this, I can step up. It's a great feeling.
Great. And Logan, an 01, so definitely will be a leader this year, even though he's a newcomer. From Great Falls, Montana, you'll be one of the few 01s on the team, so automatically, I think you're going to be expected to fill a bit of a leadership role. The reports on you is that you are also a defense / forward, mostly defense. Big and hard to move. 6'4", 190. You do have some junior experience, and if there's an area that the Ducks really need to improve on, it's playing their own end, and hopefully you're looking forward to filling that role.
Yeah, I'm excited. Playing forwards and defense is always, it's challenging to go back and forth between positions. But
yeah.
I think in the defensive zone, I think puck possession is really important. You know, using your body to get in the way of other players and just making smart plays out of the zone.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited about that. We do have a couple new additions on defense this year. A little bit, you know, we lose a few, we gain a few, but what we have picked up is size and maybe a little bit more comfortable in our own end. Not so much just rushing in and throwing the puck, maybe getting it and making a smart first pass, and you know, it's really going to help the transition game, I think.
Yeah, just getting it out is important. It doesn't have to
Yeah.
be a nice play. You know, just to chip off the boards, just to get it out of the zone, get a change or get it down the ice is important. Just keeping it out of the zone.
And coach, I know we've talked a little bit about it in the past, but you're also excited about the opportunity just to, you know, we have a returning goalie, we have a good solid defenseman, actually a couple. That's the only way things are going to get better, isn't it?
Yeah, we have to make the adjustments that we were missing out last year. You know, we unfortunately had rookie goalies going in, taking the net.
Yeah.
You know, so that was a bit of an issue. Rookie defensemen, you know, the leadership wasn't all there that it should have been last year. So bringing in guys like, you know, Logan, who's already has the experience,
Yeah.
knows the position and knows how to play the game well, is a great, especially now that you got like Falzone in net with, then you got Mosley in net there. And so you're bringing in goalies that know the game, been there, have already had the experiences of the ups and downs. Both those goalies have experienced the downs, and now they could experience the ups with it all, you know, and then bringing back returner players like Dawson, who will be a forward. He will not be playing defense this year. He will be sticking at forward, and that's where he belongs, you know, but he brings back that that energy, the digging in it. Like, he's a kid, doesn't know what the word quit means.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, with those guys coming back and bringing in the new players this year, I can tell you the guys we got coming in this year, I'm excited to have. They're all quality hockey players, and we are looking 10 times stronger than last year. You know, great kids last year, but we're just bringing in, you know, the players that are coming in have great experience. You know, they have better knowledge, you know, of the game, and they're ready for this level, or they've been in this level and they're ready to bring their knowledge here. So it's exciting.
Yeah, and you know, just because a player is big doesn't necessarily mean he's going to be a physical player. But Logan, from what I can see in the questionnaire you filled out and stuff like that, you really do relish the physical game, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, you know, being a bigger kid on the ice is always, I guess, kind of a blessing. But you know, I think if you have the size, you might as well use it. Use it to your advantage. You know, if it's there, you might as well take it.
And then the other thing that's exciting, and again, you know, Coach and I have talked a little bit about this, and I think you have too. You know, when you talked about, you do play a little bit of forward, and the sort of possibilities it opens up on special teams, being somebody that, you know, might be unmovable on top of the crease or something like that. And again, that's an area that you have filled before, isn't it?
Yeah. When I played in New Jersey, I played D, but on special teams, I would go up and play forwards and, you know, be a big in front of the net guy. You know, we won a few games from just putting the big guy in front of the net. And
Yeah.
kind of, he's not going to move. So
it's exciting. And again, like, that's something that you really enjoy doing, it sounds like.
yeah, I mean, coming off injury, you know, trying to get back into it, back into the
Okay.
swing of things. So, you know, but I've been on the ice a lot this past summer, and you know, looking forward to getting back into the big defensive zone and you know, really putting in work for the team.
Okay. So you suffered an injury at the end of last year?
I was at main camp back last August and shattered
Oh.
my hand.
Shattered your hand? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you feel like you're 100% now? Like, does it affect your shooting at all or anything?
Not at all. I think with just been practicing this season, I think I'm even better than I was last year or just the last time I skated. So, you know, I'm trying to get better with each skate, and I think it's definitely working.
Yeah, a lot of times when you rehab something, you end up coming back stronger just from putting that extra sort of work on it.
Yeah, I definitely feel stronger. I feel better, faster. You know, I just all around feel like a better hockey player.
Okay. And Dawson, the role that I obviously I think we talked about you getting more involved in the offense, but you're not afraid to be in the corners or behind the net or anything like that. You're pretty willing, for a guy who last year you were undersized. This year it's going to be a little bit. Obviously, it'll be a little bit better, but you're not shy about going into the dirty areas at all, are you?
Not at all. It's one of my favorite parts just because I'm smaller. So I can move off of them a little bit easier and, get into areas where they might not be able to hit me or get close to me, get lower than what they can. So I enjoy that area of the game a lot.
Okay. Coach, we're still weeks away from, getting things started, but have you thought about a role for Dawson? I mean, do you see him as being as a guy that can be, a big offensive weapon as well as in the corners or?
Yeah.
Okay.
From last year, he ended off being one of the players that he never gave you a reason to put him in the stands. He was a young player coming in.
Yeah.
He was a player that sat a few games, he's a rookie coming in, but by the end of the season, he battled so hard that he never gave a coach a reason to go, yeah, you're the one sitting today.
Yeah.
So Blue's going to be the grinder. He's going to be the guy who he'll score goals. They're not going to be the most beautiful goals in the world. He's not going to get the breakaway and put it in top corner, but he'll be the guy that'll battle and it'll land on a stick and he'll just put it on net. And he's also the kid that'll go in the corner and take those beatings. He will do everything in his power to give the beatings, but usually, unfortunately for Blue, he takes them, but he keeps going. He knows how to keep his cool. He knows how to play strong, and he'll be that guy. So he'll be the grinder role that we'll be using him for, and that'll keep him in the lineup and keeping him moving up. And as long as he keeps playing his game like that and battling, he'll be there to play every day.
Yeah. So a question for both of the players, I guess. So Logan, we'll start with you. Finally, I think a little bit more of a normal summer. I don't know if we're 100% back to normal, but it looks like most of the players have been able to get to gyms or get on ice in a lot of situations. Do you feel good, like that you'll come to camp pretty much ready to go this year?
There's obviously always room for improvement, but I think overall, I'm ready. I think I'm gonna hopefully show up strong and continue strong throughout the season.
Okay. And Dawson, for you, there is sort of a core of players on this team that's from Texas. I think we do have a number of Texas guys coming back again, Howell, a couple other guys. Do you communicate and sort of do things together in the off season too?
I actually live really far away from Howell, but I also I don't get to see Anthony a lot, but when I do, it's usually around his family. Like I was just recently over there not too long ago. Okay. But as for that, we are a tight group, even without the Texas guys. The returners coming back, we're a tight group. Yeah. And the family ties that's gonna be a core push of this team is we're a family at the end of the day. Okay. Which is a great thing.
And physically, like you've been in the gym and stuff like that this summer, have you?
Anything I can do at home, I've been doing. I got the workout bench out there, running cardio, adding just weight I can. Any weight I can put on me. Okay. And that's been the end goal.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. A beefed up Blue is going to be a definite improvement. Although, it wasn't so bad last year either. Coach, you want to talk any more about the trial camp? I know you said August 6th to 8th. What's the sort of response to that so far? We got a lot of new faces in the lineup.
Yeah, so it's just going to be an opportunity for kids that are trying out, come out and get the experience to see how it works out for them. 2, it's an opportunity for our guys to get out on the ice a little bit earlier than the season and get themselves moving. Because when we show up August 21st, we're doing that week of off ice training, and then we get on the ice because we put the ice in at the same time. So they'll be getting on the ice a little bit there. They'll be getting about 6 to 9 hours of ice that weekend, and it just depends on what the schedule turns out to be. But it looks like it's gonna be pretty good for us. Like I said, get the guys moving. They all can do all the workout they want off the ice and off season, but it doesn't kick in, and you really find out where they're at when the season starts. And we do our Hell Week on the ice and off the ice and see how it turns out for the guys. So I'm looking forward to it. Tryouts look good. I'm good to see some of these new players. and yeah, I mean, we're literally getting right into it. It's ridiculous.
And Logan, I should have asked you already. I forgot. Have you been to the Midwest before?
For camps and such. Not lived there, played there, but
Right.
camps,
Okay.
games, but not too much. No.
Okay. And I never to the Dells.
No, never to the Dells.
Okay. Yeah, it's an interesting town. I'm sure Blue would tell you in the summer it's crazy here. In the winter it's a little bit more. It's actually a very nice small town in the winter.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful town in the winter
Yeah.
and the
Oh
summer.
my.
Summer's crazy. He's right. Summers are nuts. But that's where they do their most business. And then in
Yeah.
the winter, it takes about 3,000 people, and it's a very tight knit town.
It is, yeah.
It's an area you can walk down a street and not worry about what's happening behind you. It's that beautiful place that you like to have your kids grow up in.
So here's what I know a little bit on the season. Coach has already talked about, when the guys are coming back. I believe opening night will be mid-August. I want to say 13th, 14th, somewhere in there.
September 17, 18.
Or September 17th, 18th. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And that will be against the Mallards, the Rum River
Mhm.
Mallards, a team that we've never really got to play last. I think we played them one time.
And we beat them.
Yeah, we did. We beat them, and we're going to beat them again in the opening weekend. And we'll prepare for that, which is I think a really nice way to start things out. We got a road trip to Motown. The guys are heading to Detroit, and they'll play, I think, against the Fighting Irish, as well as the Detroit, the Motor City, what do they call it? Motor City hockey team.
Yeah.
Play both those teams. A good way to kind of get into the season, get some competition under our belt, and head into what's going to be. I think it's going to be a really good season. Like I said, we have players and we're filling puzzle pieces right now. And I just have a really good feeling, the returners are going to be super hungry. And the new guys are going to fill a role. So I think all we need is some chemistry and we're good to go.
I agree with you, Coach. We're ready to do it. We're ready to play. And yeah, that preseason games are going to be huge for us to get these guys going, get them on the ice, get them out, get the rookies, the fear out of their systems right away. And then the veterans getting their legs back and getting ready to know what they have to do to be more of a leader on the ice. And it'll be huge for us.
Okay. Just a couple more questions, then we'll let it go. Logan and Dawson, any impressions on the NHL playoffs? It was crazy that it went all the way into July this year. Was it inspiring to see a team like Montreal, or what's your favorite team, Logan?
Oh, I like the Pittsburgh Penguins.
So you were disappointed then?
Yeah, a little bit, but I was pretty happy Price got to go all the way. I wish he would have won though.
Yeah, he really had a great season. It's inspiring for a team like ours too, to see, that it is possible to go all the way. What about you, Dawson?
I enjoyed the season. I wish Montreal won the cup. I'm still a little bit angry about it, but I was cheering for the Islanders for a majority of it. I love Barzal.
They had a
He's a
great
good
run,
guy.
didn't they?
Oh, they had a fantastic run.
Yeah, they beat Pittsburgh and Boston, I think, didn't they? Yeah, that's great. Great way to start things off. All right, well, I hope you guys have a great summer, or what's left of it. Come to camp ready. Coach Falzone has got some big expectations this year, and I know you guys do as well. And this is going to be a great season. And thanks all three of you for joining me today.
Of course, thank you.